Good evening, everybody, and welcome to TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show. How are you doing, guys? Hope you're all well. Better than me. Had a few beers last night. But good evening, everybody, and welcome to TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show. How are you doing, guys? Parrot comes in every week, doesn't he? Doesn't he want to leave, Tommy? So, I've said hi to these people. Good evening, Rochelle. And just do this and get that out of the way for the time being. And bring that up. Right. Okay. So, once again, we have another great show for you guys. Good evening, Mr. Dave Clark. How are you doing, Clarkette? And some surprises along the way, maybe, if I make it to the end of the show. As you can tell, my voice is just a wee bit tender tonight. So I'll try and be a little bit more quieter and careful with it. Well, as you know, on TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show, we have all these great out-of-the-box tracks picked by none other than TeeBee's Soul Family. Good evening, Mr. Alec Mack. Love to part, mate. Good evening, Annette Sherlock. Albie Babby's in the house. David Marion's in the house. So, let's get on with the show. This first one comes from Mr. Sean O'Hooligan Callaghan. And it's by the Butt Shakers. It's called Hear Me. We're off and running.
Like a bad dream.
Good evening, Mrs. Owen Sean. Good evening, Terry and Susan up there in Brecon. How are you doing, guys? Good evening, Susie. Maybe Susie Wong.
Hear me.
Good evening, Mr. Robert Furness. Hope your back's better, Robert.
Like a bad dream. Your love is so unreal. We're going faster and faster around the bend. This spells disaster when we come crashing to the end.
Here we go. Good evening, Roberta Shelton. Not working tonight, Roberta. Good. You never sent a request in.
Hear me.
Good evening, Georgie.
Hear me. Hear me. Oh, baby, hear me. Hear me. Talking to you right now. 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 Come on, baby. Talking to you. Oh, tell me how you
Cheers,
listen.
Mrs. O.
Talking to you right now. Oh, baby, but you're talking and you're talking and you're talking and you're talking. Talking and you're talking all night long.
What a way to start the show from Mr. Sean O'Hooligan Callaghan down there in Worcester, who selected the Butt Shakers and Hear Me. Great tune. Loved it. Out of the box from Sean Boy. Can't you see what, Jersey? What can you not see, Jersey? Where are you, Jersey?
I've got to think about doing I've got to do it on your phone tonight. It's to wave.
Yes.
How?
Because I'm just doing it this way.
Alright.
You got any disagreement?
Hi everybody.
Hi, Georgie.
I've got to bend down to say hiya.
Get Georgie. Get. Good evening, Mr. Rob Farr. Next up tonight, we have one from the lovely Lynn Ross down there in Whitehaven. This is Brenda Russell. Piano in the Dark. Good evening, Noggin. Good evening, Mr. Rob Fire's in the house. It's my 3 before 8's coming up later.
What would you like? Bottle of blood.
Aye, okay. Turn off Twilight. Cheers, Georgie. Bottle of Bunty. Kick off the show today.
There was the export.
No export. Shops run out of export. Evening, Mr. James Crouch, all the way from Winnipeg. How are you doing, JC? Okay, Marco, no problem, pal. Yeah, lovely tune. Out of the box from the lovely Lynn Ross down there in Whitehaven. And it was Brenda Russell and Piano in the Dark. What about this? From the lovely Terry and Susan Watson up there in Brecon. Little Anthony and Imperials. It's not the same, you know.
The color of her eye, the way she wears her hair, she looks so much like you, standing right.
Yeah, hi Kyle and Liam if you're watching, guys. Enjoy the show.
Her voice sounds just like yours. She wears the same perfume, and I swear it's you when she walks.
Hi, Kyle.
Yeah. But every time I hold her tight, I wanna cry 'cause it feels right. Baby, it's not the same, oh no. We're kissing, it's not the same, oh no. Something's missing, it's not the
You're welcome, Jill.
And I know that she will never leave. You are the only love right for me. Take me back, baby, please. She can't replace you. It's not the same, oh no. We're kissing, it's not the same, oh no. Something's missing, it's not the same, not the same, oh baby, it's not the same, not the same, baby.
Yeah, out of the box from my good friend Terry and Susan Watson up there in Brecon. The great sound of Little Anthony and the Imperials, and it's not the same. There he is, Headmaster. Thank you, Mr. McMurphy. That was a great show this afternoon. I listened to quite a bit about Mick. Very good. Some great sounds played today, mate. As you can tell, my voice is kind of going because I had a little thinky poos last night with some of my friends that I needed to catch up with that I've not seen for quite a while due to running about quite a lot in the past few months and also doing my work. And I think I did mention a while back that I was going to go down and do the East Coast tour of people like Dave Rimmer and Phil Story and people like that. I was going to go to Yorkshire and see Robert and Julie and people like that. But because of the work commitments and it's getting to the end of the year, what I'm going to do is I'm going to postpone that until next year. I'll definitely get down to see you guys. I will not leave you out. But I'm going to postpone it to next year. Maybe around about maybe February, March. We'll see what's going on and how the job's going and things like that. And I'll keep you updated. But I'll definitely get down to see you guys. Next up goes by the name of Mr. Steve Perusa. Italian, you know. You selected Bobby B. Socks and the Blue Jeans. This is Sweet, Sweet Love.
The moment I saw her, I knew I was in love. Almost every day. No, this time
It's out of the box from Stevie Boy 2. Very nice, Stevie Boy. Crackers coming up, keep your butt. Hi, Jane Bloody Thompson and Tom Thompson. And good evening to Johnny and Jilly Wood down there in Barnsley. How are you doing, guys. Yeah, a good pick from Stevie Boy 2, better known as the Italian Stallion on this show. But his real name is Mr. Steve Peruzza. He's an Italian guy. And that was a nice chat out of the box from Stevie Boy 2. As is this from Mr. Philip Kerr. He loves his Johnny Bristol. And he knows I love Johnny Bristol. Not in that way. I just love his music. Just clear that up. This is Strangers in Dark Corners. Love it.
In the dark corners, true love in disguise. I can't help myself, I want her. You see, I'm doing things against my pride. But you see, love has come again. What was once a lonely man, so tell me why.
Well, tell me why?
Should I forget the joy for which she hoped? Ignore my heart and let my mind take control. Just because we're strangers in the dark.
Love it, Phil.
Two hearts on a lover's line. We're just four eyes staring at each other, and we're desperately searching inside. We're just looking for a way to bring joy into our worlds. Just for one night, hold me real tight, make it alright. After going for days alone with no sleep, waiting for that opportunity just to hide.
Oh, yeah.
Just because we're strangers, ooh, two lovers in the dark corners. We're just doing what we want.
Love it.
We're just looking for a way to bring joy to our world. Just for one night, only real time, make it alright. After going for days with no sleep, waiting for that opportunity just to hide. Sleeping in a hide, sleeping in a slide. That's why we're strangers. Ooh, two lovers in the dark corners. We're doing what we want. If it's sad,
Soul, baby. That's what it's about.
in the dark corners.
Baby, Mr. Phil Story's in the house. That's the trick, Phil. Love it. What's his name, Phil? Give him a shout. Hi, Ollie. How you doing? Hope you're liking the soul music. Have a good night, Ollie. What do you think of that, Ollie? Class of the glass. I I don't think that man made any bad records at all. The great sound of Mr. Johnny Bristol. He was just a fantastic vocalist, and I love the way that Phil picks out some of his great tracks from some of his albums. He didn't do a lot of albums, Johnny Bristol, but what he did do was really good, and I love that out of the box from a good friend down there in Stockport, Mr. Philip. I've got Phil and I've got Philip Kerr. So thanks for that. Next up, another out of the box tune. This time from our good friend, who's not been very well this week. He's had a sore back, but hopefully he's on the mend. Our good friend, Mr. Smooth, better known to us as Robert and his lovely wife Lynn. Not that one, Tommy. I knew I'd done something wrong. It's that one, Tommy. Just got caught up in that last track, sorry about that. This is from Robert Furnace, it's Out of the Box. It's by the lovely Kim Tibbs. It's called Soul, baby. Thank you, Jilly and Joy. We loved you having you, guys. It was good doing a vinyl set. I really enjoyed it, guys.
Does it mean something from the heart, or something that you can't live without?
Soul.
Or is it what matters in everyday life?
More records, Johnny.
Soul, something big and something to
You're welcome, Robert. Say hi, Ellen.
amazement full of grace. It's the smile it puts on my face. Yeah. When you hear the music, oh, it brings you to a place of love. Could be sent down from heaven above. The music will take control of you. That's Mrso.
Hope you enjoyed your week in Wales, Mr. Rob Farr. Rob's my 3 before 8 coming up. 25 minutes.
What is soul? Is it what you try to take place in your life, or is it what a girl dreams to
Yes, I had no export mic,
that man's told
so Georgie improvised and brought me some Bud and some Newcastle Brown for later on.
Is it when you take a look at yourself and you see what matters more than life? A beautiful family and loving wife.
Yeah, it's good to get away, pal. Yeah, I love to Donna, Phil. And Ollie. Keep listening, Ollie. When's your roller? Yeah, you're listening to the voice of the lovely Kim Tibbs with a record called Soul. and it was sent in by our good friend Mr. Robert Furness down there in Ossett, and it was out of the box, as is this, from a good friend from Nottingham, Mr. Jeff Campbell. This is the Rotations, and I can't find her. Good evening, lady. How you doing, pal? Yeah, the sound of the Rotations. And I got to find sent in by our good friend down in Nottingham, Mr. Jeff Campbell. Not seen Jeff's name and he's maybe missed his track. But as you all know, if you miss your tracks on TeeBee's show, you can get them all and catch up on my YouTube page, usually on a Monday, sometimes on a Tuesday. It just depends if the copyright issues are okay, because they can cause me a bit of hassle and take a little bit more time to upload the show. Next up, we go to Mr. Alec Mack down there in Ashby in Scunthorpe, who has selected Jeffrey. It's called Love Loan. Shout in a box for Mr. Alec Mack and the lovely Pat. Thanks for Alec Mack. Oh, cider gives me heartburn. Let's stick to the beer, man. Good evening, Mr. Jeff Campbell's in the house. How you doing, Jeff? Good evening, Mr. Mike Dunn up there in Broxburn. How you doing, Mike? Yeah, great tune, I like that. Jeffrey and Love Loan, sent in by our good friend down in Scunthorpe, Mr. Alec McBride, and it was Out of the Box. As is this, from the lovely Annette Sherlock, down in Blackpool. This is Camry Love. Thinking about you.
Memories of how you did me wrong. They've been around so long, and I'm done hanging on. Can't believe it ended up so bad. It makes me feel so sad that we won't go back to what we had.
You're welcome in it.
You're a different person than you used to be. Messing with my feelings and confusing me. It's so used to me. So I ain't gonna waste my time thinking about it. Ain't gonna waste my time talking about it. I'm gonna draw the line. I'm gonna be just fine. Ain't gonna waste my time thinking about you. Memories clouding on my mind. I just don't know why.
Good evening, Noggin. I never seen you there, pal. Hiding in the background.
The warning sign.
How you doing, pal?
'Cause now I can identify a change in you. Can't believe it took so long to face the truth, but it's just no use. So I ain't gonna waste my time thinking about it. Ain't gonna waste my time talking about it. I'm gonna draw the line. I'm gonna be just fine. Ain't gonna waste my time thinking about you. Thinking about you. Gotta get myself together. Yes, I'm moving on. Yes, I'm moving on. Yeah, I know I deserve better. Yes, I'm moving on. Moving on. Yes, I ain't got time. I'm to something better. Gotta do it for myself. It's now or never. Gotta find a better way than spending all my day just hanging around there. So I ain't gonna waste my time thinking about it. No, I ain't gonna waste my time talking about it. I'm gonna draw the line. I'm gonna be just fine. Ain't gonna waste my time thinking about you. Thinking about you, yeah. Thinking about you.
What a chick, love it. Camry Love and Thinking About You, sent in by the lovely Annette Sherlock down there in Blackpool. And it was Out of the Box. As is this, from the lovely Mag Shoes. But as most of you know, that the Blackpool Soul Weekenders on at the tower this weekend. Martin Mags is there, the Birches are there. I think Stevie Peruse is down in Blackpool. So there's quite a few of them down there at the tower. And I think Martin Mags will be there tonight as well. But they sent their requests in. And this comes from the lovely Mag Shoes, who sent in GTQ with Noel McCoy. It's called See a Brighter Day. Love it, Mags.
Sometimes it's such a struggle trying to survive.
15 minutes, we have Mr. Reggae Man himself, Rob Farr's My 348.
The troubles in our life can sometimes make us stray. We work so hard, there's got to be a
Oh, I bet it did, Rob.
Where do we find the faith when all around us falls? I'm sure we'll find the answer. Answer is inside us also. See a brighter day. 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 Brother, sister, I know we gotta see a brighter day. See a brighter day. See a brighter day.
Cheers, Annette. Thank you, Mago. All down the Soul family, you know. You're the guys that pick a tune. Just an help to them.
See a brighter day. 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 I know we can. I know we can see a brighter day. See a brighter day. See a brighter day. See a brighter day. See a brighter day.
Yeah, I like that. From the lovely Mags, GTQ with Noel McCoy, and it's called See a Brighter Day. Out of the box, as is this from gorgeous Georgie herself. This is MacGyver, trying to be true. From gorgeous Georgie. Thank you, JC. Go on, Georgia. Georgie Groover. Nice one, Alan. Love to Jane. Hope she has a great birthday, pal. Don't get too pissed. Yeah, the sound of MacGyver and Trying to Be True, sent in by Gorgeous Georgie herself, and it was out of the box. As is this. Now, Corky and Shaz, great friends of ours, and we love them to bits. But Corky and Shaz, for some reason today, said we're going a wee bit mental tonight with the requests. He says they picked 2 songs out, but they wanted the Bruce Springsteen versions. Sorry, guys. This show does not play Bruce Springsteen at all. You have to go and listen to John Peel. Oh, he's dead, isn't he? Or somebody like that to listen to Bruce Springsteen. Because this is a soul show, and we try and keep the music soulful as much as we can. I don't like to reject people's requests, and I wouldn't do that to Shaz and Corky. So what I've done is I've played the originals of the 2 tracks that they wanted, and they're out of the box, believe it or not. And the first one comes from the lovely Shaz, who selected Turn Back the Hands of Time, originally done by Mr. Tyrone Davis. Go on, Shaz. Please don't send me Bruce Springsteen on the show. Just won't get played, guys.
Oh, darling,
No,
I'm so
anything wrong with Bruce Springsteen, it's just not for me, not for me.
I can't sleep at night, always thinking about you. But if I had the chance to start all over, I wouldn't be with you today on a 4-leaf clover. Leaving would be the last thing on my mind. If I could turn back my hands of time. Oh, baby. Oh, darling, I can't hold out much longer, but the pain is getting deep. Oh, the hurt keep getting stronger. But if I had just one more try, I would be yours alone until the day I die, and we would have the love so divine. If I could turn back the hands of time. Oh, baby.
Cheers, Albie. You always put a smile on my face, I'll be baby.
Oh, baby. Oh, darling. Please, please let me come back home. Your love has been so good to me, baby. And I just realized without it I can't go on. But for you, the other hand, that makes my life complete. If I had one more chance, we'd have a love so sweet. And leaving would be the last thing on my mind. If I could turn back my hands of time. Oh, baby.
It is Marco, yes. And they'll never get played in this show. Nothing to do with Gary Clark.
Girl, I need you.
Yeah, I like it. And it's a great classic track from Mr. Tyrone Davis, Turn Back the Hands of Time. And I hope Shaz is not mad at me for playing the Tyrone Davis version. But it was out of the box from the lovely Shatscore down there in Widnes. Last record before we have Mr. Rob Farr's My 3 Before 8. But this comes from the lovely lady down in Worcester. Goes by the name of Mrs. O. And she selected Ruby and the Mudflaps. It's called Breezy. I used to play this out a lot. I love it. Get ready.
People walk around with their heads up in the air, but I've got you, girl. You know I don't care. No, no. You got the kind of love. You know you turn me on. Let me tell you now, never gonna leave you alone. You're breezy. You breeze into my life. And when I kiss your lips, it feels like paradise.
Yeah, no, Mrs. O.
Ever since the day you walked my way, by your side is where I wanna stay. You got the loving, makes me wanna fly. I wanna live, girl. You're the reason why you're mine. Breezy,
Mrs. O gets my last roll.
breeze to my life. And when I kiss your lips, it feels like paradise. Oh, baby, listen, baby, gotta tell you something. Where?
Crap, then, bud. You're welcome, Mrs. O.
People walk around with their heads up in the air, but I got you, girl. No, I don't care. You got the loving, you know you turn me on. Let me tell you now, I'm never gonna leave you alone. You're breezy, you breeze into my
Cheers, Michael.
life. And when I kiss your lips, feels like paradise. Don't you know you breathe to my life, baby?
What we on now, Georgie?
Newcastle.
On Newcastle Brown.
See the bunch of
Aye,
crap.
bunch of crap. Bring on the Newcastle Brown. Cheers, everybody.
Where's
Yeah.
your camera, your pictures?
Georgie, will you be quiet, please? I'm trying to do a radio show here, Georgie, and you're just interrupting all the time. Get out. You're bad. Nobody wants to see, Georgie. So, that was Mrs. O's request, which was from the Ruby and the Mudflaps, and it was called Breezy, and it was out of the box. Now we come to that time of the evening, and I'm late tonight. That's that Georgie putting me off. I'll blame Georgie. For everything. And every week on this show, we do a My 3 Before 8, where the person gets to pick a male soul artist, a female soul artist, and a soul band. Send the tracks in to me no later than Saturday. I then put the tracks onto a CD. I go through my library, find out whatever artist he's picked. I get some tracks from my library, fill a CD, send them the free CD down. And that's the way it works. And this week, none other than a great friend of mine from down there in Solihull in Birmingham, the one and only, Mr. Reggae Man himself, Mr. Rob Farr. Here we go. Here's Rob's number one. Errol Dixon and the Blue Beaters.
Give me more time. I wanna think it all over. Gotta make up my mind. I can't keep you waiting all the time.
Woo!
Baby, I know you can't wait much longer. Baby, I know your love is getting stronger and stronger. I got to be sure to don't keep knocking
Straight out the time.
at my door. You want me to set a date? I'm afraid you'll have to wait. I can say what is the best.
Good evening, Don Martin's in the house. How you doing, Don?
I got to be sure before we face life together. Got to be sure that you'll be my bride forever. Please wait and see, and you'll stop walking away. Yeah, just give me one more time, oh, baby. You want me to set a date? I'm afraid you'll have to wait. I can't say what is the best to set your mind at rest. I got to be sure before we face life together. Got to be sure that you'll be my bride forever.
Sorry I missed you, Don.
Please wait and see, and you'll stop holding me. Give me more time, oh, give me more time, baby please, give me more time, hey, just one more time, give me more time.
Number 1 for Mr. Rob Farr's My 3 Before 8. Here's number 2. This is the Silhouettes. This is the band. Not me, baby. Go on, son.
You thought you was wise, but you're not so smart. Don't you know? And if someone should make you cry, who do you think is gonna dry your eyes? Oh, not me. I said, not me, baby. Oh, not me, baby. Because I'll be laughing at you now, laughing at you. For every time you done me wrong, you will shed a tear after I'm gone. And if the guy should make you blue, who do you think is gonna cry for you? I not me. I said I not me, baby. Oh, I not me, baby. Because I'll be laughing at you, laughing at you. Hey, hey, hey. Ah, ah, hey, hey, ah, ah. Maybe someday you try to return. Whoa. Thinking I will welcome you back with my open arms.
Hi, Lynn. How you doing?
Do you
Your
think
track was on early. You'll have to watch it and catch up, Lynn.
Don't you know that it will never last? Oh no, oh, oh. I said I love you, baby. I said I love you, baby. Because I'll be laughing at you. I said I know. I said I know, no, baby.
Yeah, love it. That was Mr. Rob Farr's number 2 on his My 3 Before 8, and that was his band who were the Silhouettes, and it was called Not Me Maybe. So as I say every week, I'll gather out, I don't know if I'll have a lot of these people's tracks in my library, but what I'll do is I'll go digging with my spade to find some great tracks to put on a great CD for Mr. Rob Farr. And as I say every week, don't thank me, I'm just a knob twiddler. Thank Rob Farr, because here's number 3 by the lovely Joyce Bond. It's called Mrs. Soul. Have it.
I got a lot of money and a whole lot of time. If you wanna have a ball, yeah, come on, baby, be mine.
Show your appreciation, guys. We'll love it.
I could love you like you've never been loved before, and take you any place you wanna go. They call me Mrs. O. I drive a big car. I read the paper magazine. I live in a big house, yeah, and I'm always on the scene. Oh, the boys seem to give out, I'm putting down. I always have a boy hanging around, and they call me Mr. Soul. My dress is all velvet, the shoes is part silk. My breakfast in the morning, yeah, I get up turning milk. I'm living like a queen, I've got everything, but all I need is your sweet love. They call me Mrs. Soul. I gave up Mr. Beautiful, he was nothing but a square. I had to put him down, yeah.
Fantastic, Rob. Love them, mate. You're more than welcome.
I could love you like you've never been loved before, and take you any place you wanna go. They call me Mrs. Soul. They call me Mrs. Soul, yeah. They call me Mrs. Soul.
Joyce Bond with Mrs. Soul. Fantastic 3 from Mr. Rob Farr, and thanks for all your great comments there, guys. That's what this show's all about. Let's appreciate everybody's music. And as you all know, Rob does a fantastic show every Friday night when he's not away to Wales and things like that. He does some great stuff on the show and plays some great reggae flavoured soul tracks, shall I say. But if you ever get the chance to tune in on a Friday night, 8:30 on RDUK, check the man out. Absolutely fantastic. And I'll get that CD out to you this week, Rob. Next up, now my good friend Martin Barlow is at the, the tower down in Blackpool. And I think when he sent in his request, he picked this, I'm sure, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I didn't want to hassle him, because he's out with the lovely Max. So I thought, I'll tell you what, I'll just play it again. Can why? Because it's a great track. This is Street People. Never get enough of your love. Just bought it last week. Come on. Good evening, Cookie.
Whenever I feel you touching me, ooh-wee. Baby, you got me where I wanna be. Can't you see? Just knowing you has made my life out of sight. Making love with you so sweet.
Yeah, go ahead, Johnny. Yep.
Keep me next to you forever. Feeling good and so together, yeah. Never, never, never get enough of your loving, baby. Never get enough of your sweet, sweet love. Never get enough of your loving, baby. Never get enough of your love. Never get enough of your loving, baby. Never get enough of your sweet, sweet, sweet love, baby. Never get enough of your kissing, baby. I just won't get enough of your love.
Sound of Street People and Never Get Enough of Your Love. Sent in by Big Tiny himself, Mr. Martin Barlow. No Tam, no Pug. But remember it well, Cookie. And it was a bob for Martin because I think he picked it a couple of weeks ago. But I didn't want to pester him because he's away to the tower today. So next up, he lives round the corner. He goes by the name of Belly on the Telly. Better known to all our soul family here on TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show as Mr. Deke Penman. Selected Jimmy Church. Faith in You.
To me, baby, you were something special. Yes, you were now. There will never, never anyone else. No, no. But listen, whenever my back was turned, the thing that you would do, and I put my faith in you now. Now listen, honey, whatever you ask, I try to give. You know
Good evening, Julie Holdsworth and the Dewsbury Soul Patrol.
life easy.
Hi, Harvey, Lee, and Ada. How you doing, guys?
Yes, I did, baby. With every chance you got, the thing that you would do, and I put my faith in you. And if someone had told me that you were no good, I would have thought and called them a lie. Everyone knew it, and I was laughing. No, baby, why? Did you leave me to cry? But I finally found out in the end, yes I did now, that you only led me to get next to my friend. Yes you did, baby. You made a fool of me and broke my heart in two, and I put my faith in you. I put my faith in you, baby. I put my trust in you, and you let me down. You built me up, just to let me down. You only talk to me to get next to my friend. What a dirty trick to play, but oh, I fell for you. I'm a fool, baby. Oh yeah. That's what
Yeah,
I
Jimmy
had
Church
I had
and
to put my faith in you.
Faith in You. Sent in by our good friend round the corner, Mr. Deke Penman. And it was out of the box. As is this from the lovely Ruth and Chris Gray down there in Wigan. And this is the sound of tapestry. It's not the world's that's messed up. It's out of the box. In the room, Ruth and Chris. Hi guys. Woo!
To carry on, get up, get up, yeah. Say it again. Got to change, yeah. World's got to change. Oh, world's got to change. Get up.
Come on.
Lord, we need some help. That's what we need.
You're welcome, Ruth and Chris. Great track. Good evening, Deek. Penman's in the house. How you doing, Deek? Love that. From Ruth and Chris Gray down there in Wigan, the sound of tapestry. And it's not the world that's messed up, it's the people that's in it. And it's out of the box. Love it. Next up, Casamilla Corda. I selected the ad-libs. It's called Think of Me. Out of the box. I took it. Does it? Yeah, I love it. Sound of the ad-libs. And Think of Me, sent in by the lovely Casimilla Corder from up there in Closeburn. And it was out of the box. Now guess what? I've just been reminded that I forgot to give you who is getting their My 3 Before 8 next week. And the person who will be picking their My 3 Before 8 next week is none other than Mr. Sean O'Hooligan Callaghan down there in Worcester. So all I need from you, Sean, is a male soul artist, a female soul artist, and a soul band. If you can get them to me no later than Saturday. There she is. Crazy Julie's in the house from the Pyrenees. Bonjour. Julie and Ian, how you doing, guys? You'll be a bit sore laying all those blocks. Good to have you in the show. Next up, we fly up to Dunfermline for a great guy called Mr. Keith Kay. This is the Carnival Kings. And he's feeling good. Thank you, boy. It's out of the box. Good evening, Paul from Aberdeen. How you doing, Paul? You alright, mate? Hello, Julie. You're welcome, Cupid boy. Cheese tonight, sorry Julie, no. Why are you wanting cheese? Got all the eggs for all you, from your little ladies. No, you don't get a bob either, Julie. Sound of the Carnival Kings and Feeling Good from a good friend up there in Dunfermline, Mr. Keith Kay. Okay, just hold on a minute, because Marco Hudson and the lovely Fiona are just transferring me over to the big screen. If anybody else would just like to take the time out just to flick me over onto their big screen. Julie, right? Have you got a big screen down there in the Pyrenees? Flick Tommy over to the big screen. I look better on the big screen. I'm bigger. Don't need to get any bigger. Right. And that was out of the box from Keith Kay. I like that. Nice. Next up, the lovely Marion Bennett up there in Dundee selected The Seekers. Now this was very on the verge. I've got to be very careful because I don't want to upset people on the show. And I like to play your requests. But as I said about Corkies and Shazzies earlier on with the Bruce Springsteen thing, this was something the same, similar. I've got to watch. It's more poppy, this record, Marion. Don't get me wrong, it's still a good record. But what I would like you to do, if just in the future, if you can try and find soul tracks. That's what this show's all about. But for tonight, I'll let you away with this. This is the sound of The Seekers.
Take 11.
I'll do a bit of yapping at the beginning, so I'll just hurry them along. From Marion Bennett up there in Dundee. Hi, Kyle. This is The Seekers. And I'll Never Find Another You. From 1964. I'm joking, I am.
There's always someone
My week, man.
each of us, they say.
It's a memory tune, Mrs. O. I'll give you that. Got your Parker on, Albie? Saving electricity.
It's a long, long journey, so stay by my side. When I walk through the storm, you'll be my guide, be my guide. If they gave me a fortune, my pleasure would be small. I could lose it all tomorrow.
No, it's 3.
Never mind at all. But if I should lose your love, dear, I don't know what I'd do. For I know I'll never find another you.
I can remember singing this in my pram. She's 3.
But if I should lose your love, dear, I don't know what I'll do. For I know I'll never find another you. Another you. Another you.
No, we're not going to have the new Seekers next week, I'll be babby. No. And please bear with me. A great song, Marion, and it was out of the box. But be careful because a lot of that stuff comes under the pop banner rather than the soul banner. So just be a bit careful sometimes when you're picking the tunes, because I've never really bombed anybody's tunes out as yet, and I don't want to do it because I know all you guys subscribe to the show, and I appreciate that very much indeed. So I like to play what tracks you put on the show. As I've always said, I'm just the knob twiddler. You guys pick the whole playlist for TV Sunday Show every Sunday night. Here's another cracker. I like this. From Mr. Colin Wignall. Out of the box. Sound of the Pointer Sisters. Send them back. Sepeluski re-edit. Cheers, Dave. You keep it right, Dave. Get Kyle to pick the records. Yeah, the great sound of the Pointer Sisters and Send Him Back, which was sent in by a good friend down there in Anderton in Cheshire, Mr. Colin Wignall. Not seen Colin on tonight, he must maybe be out tonight. Next up, one of the great selectors of this show, and these are all great selectors, believe you me. And but this guy picks just certain tunes that I tend to like a lot. This is from Mr. Dave Rimmer. It's called Little Tommy. Baby, can't you see? It's out of the box. Welcome, Dave. Oh, he's still in 10, so he can say he'll be back here. Cheers, Roberta.
Girl, you were mine once upon a time. Now things have changed. You ran away and left me behind. Oh, baby, come on home to me. Save me from this misery. We've been together oh so long. Tell me, where did I go wrong? Yeah. Baby, I want you. Baby, I need you. Baby, come on home to me. Can't you see you're the girl for me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, baby. Yeah. Oh, baby, come on home to me. Save me from this misery. We've been together oh so long. Tell me, where did I go wrong? Yeah. Baby, I want you. Baby, I need you. Baby, come on home to me. Can't you see you're the girl for me? Come on, baby. Honey, baby. Baby, I need you, baby. Right here by my side. I said I need you. You know that I need you, baby.
Brilliant. From Mr. Dave Rimmer. Little Tommy. And Baby, Can't You See? Was out of the box. Now, Little Tommy, who is my latest great grandson, I call him Toto. He's Little Tommy, I'm Big Tommy. And he's a baby. And we were down seeing him on Friday. And he's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And we're hoping within the next couple of weeks, depending on the weather and everything else, that we're going to get my little Toto, as I call him, up here to show all the Soul family this beautiful child of ours. It's not ours, it's my grandson's, Ross and Liv's. But we would like to show little Toto off in the show. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks, stay tuned, because he will be making a little fly appearance. And he does a lot of things in his nappy at the moment, so it could be one of those moments that you don't want to do live, but it could be fun. Next up, we do this every week for a lovely, lovely lady that should still be with us here today. She goes by the name of Jackie Williman. Little Tommy's name is Remy, we know. Named after Big Tommy's favourite drink. And a wee brother, a great guy we all love, a great friend, a fantastic DJ, sends us a track every week. And it's called Your Justice for Jackie track. And Johnny doesn't mind, because he's also known as King of the Bobs. And you guessed it, it's a bob. This is the Tempest. Someday. Going out to all the fallen on Armistice Day. we'll never forget, and we will always remember. Yellow Love Hearts Only.
Someday, maybe, baby, somewhere, somehow, oh, someplace, I know that I'll never want your embrace. Someday, someday. Yeah, someday, maybe, baby, somewhere, somehow, oh, someplace, I know that we will meet face to face someday, someday. Give up, you silly fool. Give up. That's what my friends tell me to do. But someday, maybe, baby,
Good evening, Keith Ross. How you doing, Keith?
somehow,
And what a collection you've got, Keithy boy.
sometime, I'm going to find you.
Still think I've got your Bobby Hinn.
I'll
have to check my boxes.
Someday, someday.
Good to have you on the show, Keith. Hope all's well, mate. Yeah, your justice for Jackie tune this week. The great The Tempest, and somebody sent in by the great man himself, Mr. Johnny Wood. And we all know that this is Remembrance Sunday, and we should remember. And I know a lot of people have been out there today paying their respects and doing their thing that we all do on Remembrance Day. So, we will remember. And we will always remember the lovely Jackie Wilman. Next up, just a wee guy, comes from Winnipeg, over there in, I think it's Canada, he comes from. Got a lovely wife, Jordan. And he done his first DJ spot today. I didn't get the time to catch it, GC, but if I get it on catch up or something like that, I'll maybe catch it through the week. And he done his first DJ set today. And I hope it all went well, GC. But GC has selected another remix. This is by Billy Paul. And it's Only the Strong Survive. But it is the Young Pulse remix. Love it. Have it. Marty's in the house. How you doing, Marty? Winnipeg's in the house. Fill it house, baby. Fill it house. Love it, JC. $7 from JC. On target is called Marty. Yeah, I missed it too, Marty. Going on. Woohoo! Get down. Woo! does, Marty, it does. Don't survive. Evening, Anne-Marie and Daz. Woo! Get down! Woo-hoo! That's awesome.
Share our music with many land. See that the music's getting stronger, cooking to a recipe known as the Philly style. Get out,
Woo!
keep on going on. Get
Down!
out,
Get down!
keep on holding on. Get out, keep on scuffling on. Get out, keep on holding on. Get out, keep on scuffling on. Get out, keep on holding on. Get out, keep on scuffling on. Get out, keep on scuffling on. Okay,
There she is.
scuffling on, holding on. When the storms survive, standing live. When the storms survive, holding on.
Get down!
Keep on scuffling on. Get out, keep on scuffling on. Holding on.
Get down.
When the storms survive, holding on, scuffling on, holding on.
I take it JC's away and having his dinner. He's picked the wrong time. Come on, James, where are you?
Holding on, scuffling on, holding on. Holding on, scuffling on, holding on.
Woo!
What a tune. Absolutely love it. The great sound of Mr. Where am I went with that?
No.
I just had a brain freeze here. Let me get this sorted. Back. Billy Paul. And only the strong survive. but the remix was by Pulowski. So check it out. And it was sent in by the good man himself, Mr. JC. Oh no, he's right here, loving every moment, peeps. Cheers, JC. I thought he'd maybe wait for your dinner. Great track. Next up, we go to down in Northampton for a guy called Mr. Dave Bibby. Dave doesn't come on the show much, but he watches everything and catch up because he has internet problems and things like that. But he picks some great tunes every week. From Mr. Dave Bibby, out of the box, this is Bobby Baskerville. Gotcha where I want ya. Jenna Max. No uniform, Julie. I'll give you some music to talk. Hope it all went well, JC. Got you where I want you, and it's alright. What a tune, love it. Bobby Baskerville, and it was sent in by my good friend Dave Bibby down there in Northampton. Next up, I don't know if Big Al's going to make it. He said he was going to be here about roughly 9 o'clock. He maybe catch the last hour because he's out celebrating the lovely Jane's birthday today. And so he doesn't know what time he's going to get back, but he had some idea that he was going to go out and get pissed, so he could be back any time. Something else I'd like to mention, because I got a message today from the lovely Anne-Marie Gallier, who told me that her brother-in-law had sadly passed away today, and that's why she hadn't put in the request, and because she's over at her sister's and she didn't have much time to do things. So heart goes out to Anne-Marie and Daz for their loss. And we got some sad news as well today from one of the local boys that we all know, DJ Kerr. A good friend that we've known for many, many years. And he sadly passed away today as well. And I don't know what it is about November, but it seems that it's just one of those horrible months where a lot of people just seem to pass away. It's just a horrible month. And I found that for many, many years now in the UK. It's strange that so many people go in November. And my heart goes out to Linda Johnson and the family of DJ Kerr, who sadly passed away. I think it was yesterday. Next up, Big Al, down there in Leeds.
All right.
Selected Mr. Johnny Taylor.
Gonna tell you too.
Friday night.
Friday night I rush home with all my faith.
It's actually a bob.
Keep us satisfied in every way. I look forward to a hot meal and a warm embrace. I Friday night, my baby's gone. Friday night, I'm all alone. Friday night, her smile was as cold as ice. She forgot all the pain and all of my sacrifice.
Excuse me a minute.
Girl, for you, I walked around with patches on my clothes and my feet on the ground. Now you can stand here and look me straight in the eye and tell me you're gonna put me down. You never, oh, you really, really took me by surprise. Told me you found you another guy. That was on Friday night. If my memory serves me correctly, Friday night, you left me. Baby, why did you leave me? You know when you left me, it was gonna grieve me. Oh! Woo! Let me tell you, somebody lost a love on Monday. Somebody lost a love on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But my day was on Friday. Oh! You know you took me by surprise. Told me you found another guy that's on a Friday night. I need you on a Friday night. I don't like to be lonely. My baby left when the eagle flies. Everybody look forward to Friday night. Go and do the popcorn, baby, with the one you love. Now she's gone. I don't know. Oh, baby, on a Friday night, you left me here. I don't know what to do without you, baby. Oh no. Why did you leave me?
Take care, Amory.
Monday, a Tuesday, but you left me on a Friday night.
Woo.
You know you got my business.
Yeah, the great man himself, Mr. Johnny Taylor, and his big track Friday night. Unfortunately, it was a bob for my good friend Big Al down there in Leeds, who's out celebrating his lovely wife Jane's birthday today. Next up, we just fly over to a little place in Dumfries called Truckweer for a lovely couple called Matt and Fluff Johnson, who have selected Lou Rawls. Philly, baby. Groovy people. Love this.
Groovy people, I like to be around groovy people. I don't like nobody that's got an ego. I don't like to sit around and hold a conversation with somebody who don't know where he wants to go. Give me the simple life full of fun and joy. Can't you see I'm just a big old country boy? And I like groovy people. I'm talking about groovy down home people. I don't like nobody that's got an
Yeah, I love it. The great sound of Mr. Lou Rawls. He made some great records, that man. And I've been building up my Philly collection the last couple of weeks because I love a lot of the Philly stuff and even the remixes and things like that. Some of the great remixes that Tom Middleton had done and what do you call him? Oh, I can't remember his name now. But there were some great remixes of some great Philly tunes that you want to have a wee dig about on YouTube and see if you can find them for some great out of the box tracks on TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show. Next up, that was from Fluff and Matt Johnson over there in Tequila, and it was Groovy People by Lou Rawls, Out of the Box. Next up, I'm just going to play a couple of bars of this, and then the first person to tell me whose request it is wins nothing.
Help me out in the cold.
Whose request is it? Come on. And the person that's requested it is not allowed to say. Come on, let me see who's the first person to tell me whose request that is. Well done, Mrs. O, on the ball. We love you, Mrs. O. It sure is. There's only one Susie Wong.
Help me out in the cold.
This is Irma Thomas.
After I was so good to
I did
you,
my part for
you was so
1962.
bold.
Woo-woo.
I won't cry.
Tom
I
Moulton
won't
here.
shed a tear. I did my part. You were here. You were here. You were here. You were here. When you were here. You were here.
I knew it'd come up on the screen, Fluff, I know that. I was just seeing who was fastest fingers.
I'm glad I found
I know, Mrs.
you
O.
out in time. There's still a whole lifetime, baby, and it's all mine. No, I won't cry. I won't shed a tear. I did
And you go
my
wrong with Susie Wow.
part. You were here. You were here. You were here. You were here. You were here.
Oh, she wasn't, Julie. She's just a young thing as your Susie Wong.
Now come back later with no sad sunrise. You won't get no sympathy, baby, not even a sigh. No, I won't cry. I won't shed a tear. I did my part. You were here. You were here. You were here. You were here. You
Well, yeah. Love it.
You were here.
Hi, Albie. Hope all's going well on the patrol. What a tune from the lovely Susie Wong, better known as Susie Key, up there in Dunfermline with Mrso Thomas. And I did my part from 1962. I like Susie digging that out. Great track. One of the great selectors on this show. As Keefe says, she is that. As you all are. But I don't know what it is with the show tonight, but there seems to be a big thing about Philly tunes tonight. Because here's another one. From the fantastic OGs. Sent in by Mr. Phil Story. This is Working on Your Case. It's out of the box.
I'm working, yeah, I'm working on your case. Ooh, working, I'm working on your
Nice quiet night, Albie. Good for you, pal.
Never see me, but I'm always there. Looking for clues to make us compare. Don't you know that where you stay, I'm gonna get you somewhere. Nowhere to run or hide. Got nobody by your side. You'll be close
Correct, JC. Not Moon. Good night, Robert. Take care. Love to Lynn. You're welcome, Phil. Love to Donna. And Ollie, if you're still listening. Probably in bed now, Ollie. What a tune. Working on your case, the sound of the OJs sent in by my good friend down there in the hall, Mr. Phil Story, and his lovely wife Donna, and don't forget Ollie, his grandson. Next up, we fly over to the Pyrenees, beautiful place in France, where two young lovers live, better known by the name of Julie and Ian Wright. His nickname is Wham Boy, because he likes Wham. But Julie loves her funk. And this is from Julie Wright by Lime, called Your Love. Have it, Julie. Brought me more rollers. I have reserves. Hi, Julie. We do, JC. I love my rollers. Nuki Brad. You got the gist of that, guys. Goes on for another 3 or 4 minutes. Sent in by the lovely Julie Wright over there in the Pyrenees. And we love Julie and Ian and what they're doing with the Homestead Uncontained. If you ever get the chance to catch Julie or Ian's shows on YouTube, it's called Homestead Uncontained. Clicking it on YouTube, absolutely fantastic. They're building their own homestead that's going to make them debt free. Everything's done, and Julie and Ian, they put in some work. Absolutely fantastic to watch every week. If you get the chance, just click on YouTube and put in Homestead Uncontained or Uncontained Homestead, and you'll see 2 lovely people at work. Fantastic. Next up, Mr. Tom Thompson, down there in Nuneaton. Selected Maxine Clayton. Don't take your love. We're doing the Thompsons back to back. JBT's up next. You're welcome, Jane. Love it. Sound of, where are we? Maxine Clayton and Don't Take Your Love, sent in by Mr. Tom Thompson, who Jane's just told us is working tonight. Great tune, loved it, and it was out of the box. Unfortunately, Jane, and it was my fault, because I went for a wee nana nap today, and didn't get back up till 4 o'clock. And then I started doing the requests that were all in. All's good with Janet, that's great to hear, Jane, great. And Jane never got a chance to change her bob, so this is a bob from the lovely Jane Thompson. This is the Die Italians. It's called I Gotta Go. It's a bob. Previously picked on the show by Mr. Keith K. Good to hear it, Janice. Great. Pure disco. Don't do that, Jane. Good evening, Martin Fisher. How you doing, mate? Taking an Aston Villa fan. Just sit back and enjoy Mr. Rob Farr. Mum's the one. You know what? I've just realised I've played the wrong bloody tune. I played Julie Wright's tune again. Right, nobody told me. What an idiot, Tommy. I wonder if that doesn't sound like the Italians. I don't know what happened there. Right, let's retrack. Let's go back and let's sort out Tommy's mistake. This next track is by the D Italians and it's a bob from the lovely Jane Blundy Thompson. It was previously picked on the show by our good friend Keith Kay. And Jane's going to kill Keith for picking it before. And here it is. It's called I Gotta Go. Sorry, Jane.
Nothing to do with being in the pub all day yesterday, Mr. Brown.
Rain's not working. So the IGC.
When we met, I thought you were true. All the world thinking about you. But dig it, baby. Everything's gonna be alright. Back it up tonight. I gotta go. Yeah, yeah. Out that door. Dig it. Gotta keep on moving. Gotta keep on pushing, baby. I'm still love, baby. I gotta go. Too much, can't take no more. You've been around all the time.
No, it's not.
Messing up my mind. I gotta go. Out that door. Nigga gotta go. Ooh. Gotta keep on pushing, baby. Lord, help me somebody down. Yeah. Oh, all right. Gonna be all right. Out that door. Dig it. One more time.
I thought that, Keith. That was the D Italians, and I Gotta Go. Sent in by the lovely Jane Blundy Thompson, but unfortunately it was a bob. Previously picked by our good friend Keith Kay. And I'm sorry I played the wrong track at the start. As JC said, I think the old Nuki Brown's going to the brain. Because there's chemicals in that drink, you know, it just does your nothing. Anyway, moving on with the music. And next up, we go up to a little place called Broxburn, just on the outskirts of Edinburgh. And you'll find a lovely man there called Mr. Michael Dunn, who selects some great tunes in this show. And is just a great guy. And he has selected the Buckinghams. That's the title.
When your baby don't love you,
Kind of a drag.
when you know she's been untrue. Oh, listen to me when I'm speaking, 'cause you know the words I think and I know that you've been cheating. Girl, I still love you. I'll always love you anyway.
You're welcome, Mike.
Kind of a drag when your baby says goodbye. Kind of a drag when you feel like you wanna cry. Oh, girl, tell me when I'm speaking, 'cause even though you may think it, and I know that you've been cheating, I still love you. I'll always
The Buckinghams. And kind of a drag. Sent in by my good friend, Mr. Mike Dunn, up there in Broxburn. And as I've mentioned on the show, guys, put this date in your diary, the 25th of February next year, because my good friend Mike has organised a night at the Broxburn Football Club. It's going to be a soul night across the board soul with me and my good friend Mike playing. So if you're not doing anything on the 25th, Saturday, the 25th of February, get your bums in the seats, come up to a beautiful little place called Broxburn. It's a football club. It's got a lovely venue, and we'll have another good night there. 25th of February for Soul Night at Broxburn Football Club with myself and Mike Dunn. Next up, we go to Mr. Mick Elliott. The guys that were at the weekend will know Mick Elliott. Mick Elliott's a fantastic guy and has a fantastic collection of music. And unfortunately this week, my good friend Mick Elliott has picked a bob. And that bob was previously picked by the lovely Susie Wong. This is Little Caesar. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. Nice one, Fluff. Put me in any position, Rob. Did they, Albie? You're a clever man. I never did listen to Banana Rama and Footboy and Reminded. They're out of my focus, I would say. What a tune. If it ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. And that was Little Caesar's version, sent in by my good friend over there in Berwick, Mr. Mick Elliott. And unfortunately it was a bob because it was previously picked by the lovely Susie Wong. Now, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I was asked earlier on from the lovely Julie, we all know her as our little pocket rocket. And she says, how's your job going, Tam? Job's been going great up until Friday. Because what happens in this job is it's seasonal. So, as from Friday, I am once again unemployed. It only lasted 2 months. But I restart it on, I think it's round about March. So they give you the whole winter off, which is a good thing, if you really need it. So it's going to give me more time to do your CDs and things like that. So thanks for asking, Julie. The job went great. I loved it. It gave me time to do things what I wanted to do. And I'm looking forward to going back in March. But I may find another job in between. But we'll see what happens. Next up, Mr. Stevie Ledbetter, down there in Liverpool, you know, has selected Mr. Levi Jackson. This beautiful day. 7 bucks.
Everybody gather round. I got something
No, I don't love
important
them.
to say. We got a whole lot to be grateful for.
Why do you ask?
On this right beautiful day, oh Lord, on this right beautiful day, yeah. Clap your hands, brother, sing with
You're welcome,
me.
lady.
Take another look around you now. We sure enough got a lot of love in this world.
Cheers, Joey.
Take advantage of the things that we got, dear brothers. Take advantage of the things that we got.
Was it, Terry?
Come on,
There wasn't any name beside it, so it must have been one of my
standing from ear to ear.
boobs, as I call them,
Always when it's me that's
when they
been a
crashed.
whole lot of crying and complaining about the way we live. Don't you think it's about time for a change? Or don't you think we ought to try a little more of this loving, laughing, giving, singing out and praising the Lord, giving thanks for all the great, beautiful things that shine around us on this wonderful day. Oh Lord, that shine around us on this wonderful day. Come on, brothers and sisters, let me see a smile spreading from ear to ear. You know it's when it's me there's been a whole lot of crying and complaining about the way we live. Don't you think it's about time for a change? Don't you think we ought to try a little more of this loving, living, giving, singing out and praising the Lord, giving thanks for all the great, beautiful things that shine around us on this wonderful day. Oh Lord, that shine around us on this wonderful day.
Yeah, the sound of Levi Jackson and this beautiful day sent in by my good friend Steve Ledbetter and my good friend Terry Watson said it was one of his previous requests, but there was no name beside it, Terry. And as you know, I had a crash with my laptop the back end of last year, so anything that I did not tag your name, any of the Soul Family's names with, all them names were lost. So when there's no name beside it, it gets classed as out of the box. All my fault. I do apologise, but thanks for remembering me, Terry. Next up, I explained earlier about Corky and Shaz sending in 2 tracks today by Bruce Springsteen. I didn't want to play Bruce Springsteen because I don't play his type of tracks on this show. It's a soul show. And I know they're soul records, but it's just not for me. So what I done was I went and dug out the originals. And I played Shazzy's original Tyrone Davis. And now I'm going to play Corky's request. And the original comes from the Four Tops.
I see a house,
7 Rooms of Gloom.
a house of stone.
It's out of the box.
A lonely house, 'cause now you're gone. 7 rooms, that's all it is. 7 rooms of gloom. I live with emptiness without your tenderness. You took the dream I had for us.
Come on.
Turn my dreams into dust. I watch the phone that never rings. I watch the door that never rings. Bring it back into my life. Turn this darkness into light. I'm all alone in this house. Turn this house to a home. I need your touch to comfort me. Your tender, tender arms that once held me. Without your
You're welcome, Corky. Come on. What a tune. 7 Rooms the Gloom. The original done by the Four Tops. And I didn't want to offend anybody, especially Corky and Shaz, because they're good friends of ours. But I would rather he didn't pick the likes of Bruce Springsteen for the show and things like that. He may do good versions of them, but I'd rather play the soul versions, if you know what I mean. And I don't want to offend anybody, because they're good friends. But that's great. I love that. And it was out of the box, Corky. So you'll go on the wheel tomorrow. Next up, we have Mr. Dave Bennett. And I'd like to thank Dave and Marion and Kyle for they sent me a little on-air sign. It's up there at the side. You can't see it. But they sent me that for my studio. And I'd like to thank them for that. And this is Dave's request. Unfortunately, Dave has picked a bob. And there wasn't a lot of time to change it today, guys, because I told you I went for a nana nap because I was on the piss yesterday, as you could probably see. And you didn't get time to change it. So unfortunately, great record, but a bob from Mr. Dave Bennett. And it's from the Jewels. Just we got togetherness. Great game, take care now. Cheers, Dave. Togetherness, sound of the Jewels, sent in by my good friend up there in Dundee, Mr. Dave Bennett. Unfortunately, it was a bob from Dave, but still a great tune. I have 2 requests left, one from Mr. Rob Farr and one from Mr. Albie Babby. And that's all the requests for tonight, because a lot of people are away and doing things. We didn't get our usual 50-55 requests, so we could be finishing early. So if I have not played your request, please let me know now, and I'll tell you if I have or if I haven't. Because my brain's been a wee bit frazzled today, so I may have made some mistakes, as you can imagine. But this next one comes from Mr. Rob Farr, and it's by the Happy Cats. It's called These Boots Are Made for Walking. Woohoo! And I will be revealing tune of the show after Albie Babby's request. Welcome, Dave. Welcome, Rob. No shoes on, Albert.
Walk all over you. Walk all over you.
Yeah, these boots are made for walking. The Happy Cats, sent in by our good friend down in Birmingham, Mr. Rob Farr, and it was out of the box. So this is the last request of the evening, and it comes from that good man who's working away tonight, patrolling the places down in Rotherham to make sure none of those young hooligans get in. It's our Albie Babby, a server of the peace. And Albert tonight has picked, let me see, where is he again? Oh, there he's there. Curtis Scott, and it's called No, No, Baby.
I wanted you,
It's a stomper.
but you keep on saying no, no, baby, no, no, baby, no, no, baby, no, no, baby. I don't want no one else, nobody but you, girl. Oh no, I just can't help myself. When I'm with you, girl, I love you from the start. Why take it out on my heart and then say no, no, baby, sweet agitated. Get yourself straight, see you a little later. Ah, I like your style, girl. Don't you know you got a style that would make a man walk for miles? You know the bare bottoms that you wear, I know you out, girl, yeah. The way you wear your hair, they're not out of sight, girl. Now you promise me a date, but still you hesitate and tell me, no, no, baby, sweet agitator, little straight, much, much later. Oh, I need your loving so bad. Now you promise me a date, but still you hesitate and tell me, no, no, baby, sweet agitator, little straight, much, much later. No, no, baby, sweet agitator, get yourself straight, see you a little later. Let me know, little girl, why you keep on treating me like a stranger when I've been after you for such a long time. Oh, baby, don't keep
Brilliant stomper from our Albie Babby down there in Rotherham. And that concludes the requests for tonight's show. There's been some cracking tunes on the show tonight, but I have made my mind up, and tonight's tune of the show goes to none other than Mr. Tom Thompson down there in Nuneaton. Jane will probably kill me, but I don't care. I just like Tom Thompson's track, and that's who's getting the tune of the show. Well done, Tom. So we're going to finish with my wee Pocket Rocket's favourite tune. Every week we always play the best ever track recorded by Mr. Marvin Gaye. And this is the TeeBee's Tribute Message Remix. What's going on? Thank you, Terry. Well done, Tom. We'll get you some CDs out this week, pal. Maybe stick. I'll do a stick for Tom because he likes them for the lorry. 2, 3, 4. Get your body on the floor.
Thank you very kindly, my friend. Thank you very kindly, my friend. Thank you very kindly, my friend.
Save you, Corky. Take care,
I'm
pal.
delighted
Love
to
you, Shaz.
see each of you here tonight.
Good night,
I
love.
want to thank God
Take care.
once more for allowing me to be here with you.
Right on.
Right on.
Right on. Right, right.
Good night, Mrs. Owen Sean. Take
Let
care.
us rise up tonight with a greater
Thank you,
record.
Mr. Rolfa. CD's coming your
Let
way
us
this week, pal.
stand with a greater determination.
Good night, Dave and Marion. Up
Let
Dundee.
us move on
Move on.
in these powerful days,
Good night, Michelle. Take care.
these days of challenge.
Good night, JC.
From only when it is dark enough can you see the
Have a great
stars.
week, pal.
We want to be free.
Good night, Phil. Love to Donna. And Dolly. Take care. Oh, I remember the finals. It's cool, Rob. No rush, pal. Good night, Johnny and Jelly. Good night, Don Man.
Promised land. I may not get there with you.
Good night, David, Marion, Anne Marie and Daz. Cocky and Shares.
We as a people will
Good night, Noggin. Take care, pal. Woo, woo. Good night, Dave Rimmer. Love to Val. See you next week, pal. Good night, Susie and Keith. Love to Maisie Moo. No parcel arrived yet, JC, mate.
let us rise up tonight with a greater readiness. Let us stand with a greater determination. Let us move on.
Good night, Susie. Take care. I know it's arrived, GC. You're welcome, Joey. Good night to you, Dan Harvey Lee. Take care, darling. Good night, Johnny and Jelly. Have a good week, guys. See you next Sunday, I'll be Bobby. I'll be doing the wheel tomorrow, sometime. Anybody that picked an out of the box tune tonight, their name will be on the wheel. Good night, JC. Love to Jordan. Take care, pal. Have a good week. Good night, Julie. And Ian. Take care. Keep laying the bricks. You're doing a great job. Good night, Marco and Lady Fiona. Take care, guys. Have a great week. Right on. So once again, guys, thank you all for your fantastic requests and all your input to the show and everything else you do. Just fantastic. I just love doing these Sunday shows and seeing all you lovely people come here every week and picking some fantastic music for us all to play and listen to and appreciate. And we'll be back again next Sunday. I'll do the wheel tomorrow and I'll get everybody's CDs out that's getting CDs and sticks for Tom for getting tune of the show. And all I've got to say is good night. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you next week. Same time, same place. TeeBee's out. Good night, guys.